Hello and welcome. In this video, we'll talk about license codes. License codes are used to control paid or restricted functionality, especially in ISV solutions. Configuration keys decide whether a feature can be switched on or off. License codes decide whether the system is allowed to switch it on at all. Think of it like this. A configuration key is the switch on the wall. A license code is the electricity supply. You can flip the switch as much as you want, but without electricity, nothing happens. In the last video, we created a self-signed certificate that was only for demo and testing purposes. In real-world projects, you must use a certificate purchased from a trusted certificate authority. Because licenses are security sensitive, and trust matters a lot here. Now let's see how everything connects. First, we create a license code. In Visual Studio, we add a new license code and name it LM license code. Once it's created, we open its properties. Here, we link it to the certificate we uploaded earlier. We update the certificate name property with the name of the certificate resource. So now, the license code knows which certificate it trusts. Next, we link the license code to our configuration key. We open the LM Leave Management Config configuration key. In its properties, we update the license code field and select LM license code. Now the chain is complete. The certificate is linked to the license code. The license code is linked to the configuration key. And the configuration key is linked to the actual functionality. Everything is connected. Now let's build the solution and reload the application. After reload, we go to the license configuration page. And you'll notice something interesting. The LM Leave Management Config key is missing. Why? Because the system now requires a valid license before it can even show this configuration key. No license, no configuration. And definitely no feature. This is exactly how ISV licensing works. Now let's talk about how licenses are generated. The certificate we uploaded into the system was a .ser file, which contains only the public key. This public key is shipped with the solution. The private key, stored in the .pfx file, stays with the ISV. This is important, because licenses are generated using the private key, and the system verifies them using the public key. That's how trust is established. So now let's generate the license. I'm using the GenLicense tool provided in Microsoft documentation. I've copied the command from the docs. In the command, I specify the path where the license should be generated. I'm using the same folder where we store the certificates. I also specify the license code name, LM license code. Since license generation requires the private key, I provide the path to the .pfx file and the password. Then I run the command. After it completes, the license file is generated. Now we need to import this license. There are multiple ways to do this. One way is using the import command provided by Microsoft. Another common approach is using the custom deployable packages folder. Inside the bin folder, Microsoft provides templates for ISV license deployment. I already extracted the ISV license package template, place the license file there, and run the runbook commands. Generate. Import. Execute. This process takes a bit of time, so patience is required. In real projects, license files usually go along with the deployment package. Clients run one package, and everything gets set up automatically. No manual steps. No confusion. Once the license import is complete, we reload the application. Now we go back to the license configuration page. And this time, we can see LM Leave Management config. And now the Leave Management menu is visible again. The feature is officially licensed and active. So to summarize. Certificates establish trust. License codes enforce licensing. Configuration keys control availability. And together, they form the backbone of ISV solutions. Thanks for watching. And remember, a feature without a license is just potential, not permission.